you go back and you watch Bret, and everything he did holds up. Like the believability, the emotion, the passion, how he carried himself. Like he was such a consummate professional. He took such great pride in the respect part of it, not just like in the backstage area, but in the ring. He respected the craft so much, and that you can watch that, you can feel that. And Bret wasn't the biggest, he wasn't the flashiest. Like I don't know what it was that made Hulk Hogan be the first guy I remember, but I know what it is that made Bret Hart the guy that was the next favorite for me, and it's the fact that he humanized himself, and you could relate to him, and you could feel his pain. Everything he did was real, and so like that stood out to me. And when he turned him into the turnbuckle, and he fell, he would collapse in the coolest ways possible because he's so good at it. I felt that, and that's why I think Bret was just so good at what he did, and why I always lean Bret when you say Bret or Shawn. I think maybe Shawn's style the idea of Shawn's style had more of an influence, but the execution of it did not. Shawn was very good at his style. Everything he did in between, like he had good transitional stuff too. He didn't slack in between, but people just noticed the flashy stuff that he did, and they would try to mimic the flashy stuff and not care about the stuff that goes with it. I think the idea of his style like maybe influenced more, but if you look back, the execution now is not the same as the way he did.